An update to the Pathfinder requirement has been made. I saw people complaining about Renown requirements and getting back into WoW and how shitty they felt about the fact that they were going to have to grind out Renown. Well, that requirement is now gone. An updated blue post was released today, and Blizzard said, upon further review, we have decided to remove the Fresh Scales 15 requirement for the Dragon Isles Pathfinder. There you go, boys. People say they don't listen. Well, it looks like they do now. There will be no more Renown level requirements for the Pathfinder achievement. So you'll be able to, what is the Pathfinder achievement if you're asking or wondering real quick? It's going to enable regular flying, so no more dragon riding if you don't want to, which is weird. But you can fly your regular mounts around on the Dragon Isles once you get this achievement. So that's a great thing. I've updated the OP here, all that stuff. Yes, the Renown requirement is gone. So I saw comments of people on my last video on YouTube saying that they were upset by the Renown requirement. Well, there you go, boys. It is now gone. Today is also the Day of the Dead.
Avengers!
Yeah. Assemble indeed. The new Dragon Riding Custom Saddle. The new Dragon Riding Custom Saddle is here for the Day of the Dead event. It's actually pretty good looking. I'll show it to you guys right here. It's neat. You know, you got the little candles on the back, the skulls on the front. I mean, if I was an undead player, I would definitely want this. And how do you get it? Well, you got to talk to the vendor. You got to talk to the vendor to get it. There is a vendor out in the Day of the Dead area. So that is, you know, the local graveyard for Stormwind and Orgrimmar. You will find the vendor over there, and you could purchase this saddle for a measly 50k gold. Yep, it's a gold sink, all right. Yeah, but you could get it. It's for the Cliffside Wild Drake, so if you're not a fan of that Drake, you won't be able to use it on any other ones. So if you're not a fan of that Drake, don't go buy it, because it's only going to be equipable on that one. But I think these are cool things. I love the fact that Blizzard's been adding these things on the holiday events and stuff like that. Not too long ago, we saw a Christmas-looking one. It looked like for the regular Drake. I call it the regular Drake. You know, it's just the four-legged one, the big boy, that adds a Rudolph nose and all kinds of stuff. I forgot where it was, but we did see it somewhere. So these things have been being added into all these holiday events, and it looks like they're going to carry dragon riding further on into the next patch and the next expansion and everything else. So I expect to keep seeing cool little customizations like this. But again, 50k gold, that's pretty rich for me. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably not going to do that. But hey, if you're into it, go get it. OTK's Mak'gora tournament. Now, I haven't talked a lot about this because we don't really do a ton of classic WoW stuff on here. But if you don't know who OTK is, they're everywhere. They're a huge org. You know, maybe you've heard of some of its members. Asmongold, S-Fan, you know, others in the like Soda Pop, and very, very popular org. And they did their Mak'gora tournament, which was a duel to the death WoW hardcore tournament. And basically, the award for it was $100,000. And yesterday, that tournament wrapped up. And Snoots was your winner. Yes, Snoots was your winner. So he got the 100k, finished out the tournament. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is not really because Snoots was the winner and the tournament is done, but because of what that tournament did on Twitch. OTK's World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Mak'gora tournament on Tuesday peaked at 300k combined concurrent viewers, breaking the previous WoW-related event record. Holy crap. I mean, we're talking about, like, this includes things like expansions, all kinds of stuff. 300k viewers watching this freaking tournament. That's insane. That's insane. I mean, to put that into context, like I said, now, just to add a little bit to this, it was combined. So, Asmon was streaming it, S-Fan was streaming it, and Zaryu was streaming it. So, you know, it was across 3 streams, but 300k viewers. Like I said, people who talk about, oh, WoW is dead and there's nobody cares about this game anymore. The fact that a game that's 20 years old still, you know, on average sits in the top 10 of viewership in Twitch, to me blows my mind. Every time I see it. And I guarantee you, when the next expansion comes out, or even the expansion news tomorrow, you'll see WoW probably in the top 3. And when the new expansion drops, it'll be number 1 that day. You know, it always is. And to all the haters out there, eat shit. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, why am I showing you Jathus the Prison Blade? Jathus the Prison Blade. Why am I showing you this? Because I love this sword. This was one of the coolest swords I remember getting in the game, and it's probably one of the cooler things to come out of Shadowlands, an expansion that overall was quite underwhelming. But the reason why I'm showing you it is because I loved this sword. It was a big boy daddy sword. Looked amazing. The aesthetic of it was awesome. It used to whisper to you. It had a cool mechanic where you could feed it other weapons, and it would get stronger as you did. But one thing I hated about it was it used to clip like a freaking... It was non-stop. Non-stop clipping. We did not get the mythic kill. We're going to get it today, though. It clipped through my cape all the time, and I hated it. I hated it for that. Every time my character breathed, I used to play a Blood Elf at this time, it would clip through the back cape. And clipping has often been an issue in World of Warcraft, but it seems like this issue has reached a peak. Yeah. If you know anything about the trading post right now, it's, you know, it's giving you different class sets, and right now one of the class sets that it's giving is a monk set. And unfortunately, this monk weapon is a clipping nightmare. It is literally clipping through people's heads, and this little keg right here moves around. It's unbelievable with the way it's been clipping. I saw other images of it that were just freaking hilarious. Hold on, let me get back to it. It was here. Yeah. And just the way it's been... Literally, the thing is just moving over people's faces, clipping through their heads, clipping through the smaller characters, you know, like this. Look at that, clipping. Now, of course, this person's probably a furry as they play Volpera, so I don't have much sympathy for them. But look at this guy. If you're an undead, because of the hunch that undead walk around with, the keg literally sits on your head the entire time. You can never see your head again if you have this thing. Now, Blizzard has patched in some fixes to it, but if you're a panda, it's literally clipping through your body and not showing at all. It's unfortunate. And clipping in WoW has always been an issue. There's always been a running joke out there that Blizz devs just don't care about clipping, and they'll just do anything. They don't give a shit. They don't consider clipping as a thing. But even the monk class helm, if you're a goblin with any type of hair on your head, your hair is clipping through the helm. So it's unfortunate. It is. And clipping has often been an issue in WoW. They're patching in some fixes for this, but I think Blizzard has spent a little bit more time fixing stuff like this. Because to me, clipping is like almost immersion breaking. I really hate the way it does it, and there's some gear that I won't even equip because it clips so bad. So let's hope Blizzard gets around to fixing this and does right by monks, except of course for Volpera. I don't care if they fix this one at all.